What? So I guess this is part one of the video. Today is the 15th, I think, and I'm gonna be having a multiple day video here. Let's see how that goes. You know, as a YouTuber, I wind up using YouTube Studio. It's an app that basically it has access to my YouTube account. It can see my YouTube videos, all the stats, all the watch time, all the everything basically. They changed their logo fairly recently. So YouTube Studio is the one in the bottom row in the middle. It used to have a gear with, 6 things sticking out. Now it's just the, what is that, a hexagon? It seems like YouTube Studio is trying to get onto the trend of everything getting simplified. Because the same thing happened with Internet Explorer, same thing happened with Firefox. I mean, Chrome, there's barely anything to simplify. And I even noticed Tumblr changed their logo on the app too. Because it used to be, I believe it was blue with a white T in the middle. Now it's black with the outline of a T on it. And Discord even changed their app, or their icon. It looks similar, but it's still more simplified. I remember a few years ago Instagram changed their logo, so let's see how long it takes for Instagram to jump on the trend again. Alright, so I've got to do laundry. Like, have to. I've got like 1 pair of pants clean, no shirts, maybe a pair of socks somewhere, and that's it. Still doing laundry. For something that would be done at 11, it'll now be done at about midnight. I'm not complaining because my laundry's getting done, but at the same time, there's 2 washers and 2 dryers. I did 1 load, or I started 1 load, right? There was something in the other washer. I'm like, alright, you know what, fine. There's other people. 30 units per floor, what is it? So there's 30 units per floor. 4 floors with the units in them. So there's a total of 120 apartments, right? So it's like, you know what? There's other people. Somebody probably just put it in and is on their way to pick it up, right? I noticed that somebody's putting their stuff into the dryer just before I get in there. So that's opened up 1 washer for me, and then they wind up switching their stuff over to the dryer. I get in there, put my stuff in the washer. Takes 40 minutes for a load to get done in the washer, right? Hour for it to get done in the dryer. So I get in there to switch my stuff from the washer to the dryer and put my second load of laundry in, and the first load of stuff that was in the washer is done, of mine. The other person still left their stuff in the washer. The person that was switching their stuff over to the dryer, their stuff is still drying in the dryer, right? So I swap my stuff over from the washer to the dryer, put my new load in. Have the washer and dryer go for about an hour, because it takes 50 minutes for loading the dryer. So I leave it for about an hour. More than enough time for my stuff to dry and the person to come pick up their stuff out of the dryer, which should open up 1 dryer for me, 1 dryer for the person that left their stuff in the washer. I get back in there to switch my stuff. Both the washers are being used, and one of the dryers still has stuff in it. So I set my alarm, switch my stuff over, set the alarm for an hour. Come back after an hour, the same stuff is still in the washer, and the only reason I know it was the same stuff in the washer, in the dryer, it was the same stuff in the dryer, and the only reason I know it was the same stuff in the dryer is because they opened the door and left their stuff hanging out. So they left their stuff in the dryer. The person that had their stuff in the washer did not come to pick their stuff up. I switched my stuff over to, grabbed my stuff out of the dryer, switched my load from the washer over to the dryer, and now have my stuff, my second load, in the dryer. I know that was kind of a long-winded explanation to say people don't know how to switch their stuff over and be respectful of other people's time and effort. I mean, the dude that had his stuff in the dryer, right? Switched his stuff over to the dryer just before I walked in. He was in the laundry room when I walked into the laundry room. Switches his stuff over to the dryer, leaves the door open, puts his card in, and walks out. Doesn't even start the dryer. It's stuff like that that makes me not like people. I get not everybody is like that. There's a lot of people that are hardworking, considerate of other people's time. But on the same note, there have been nights where I was dead asleep. I had a note on my door saying, don't bother me between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. Or no, 11 p.m. and 9 a.m., right? So don't bother me for the 10 hours between 11 p.m. and 9 a.m. Somebody shows up, and this was after I, quit smoking. Somebody shows up at my door at almost 4 a.m. with the note on the door saying, don't bother me between 11 p.m. and 9 a.m. They show up at about 3:45, 4 o'clock, asking for cigarettes after I'd already quit smoking cigarettes. I'd already told them, A, don't bother me between those times, B, I don't smoke anymore. Combine that with the person that just walked out in the middle of switching their laundry over, and people wonder why I don't talk to the people in my apartment building. People don't wonder why I don't take part in all the stuff that my apartment has to offer. I mean, there have been times where I was in the middle, like dead asleep, right? Dead asleep. I get another call about 4 a.m. again, because apparently everybody's up at 4 a.m. for no reason. I get a call at 4 a.m. from the front desk wondering why I'm being so loud and pounding on the walls and screaming and yelling during quiet hours when I'm dead asleep. And I don't sleepwalk, I don't have a restless leg, I don't talk in my sleep. I might moan in my sleep every once in a while, but I don't talk in my sleep. I don't do anything loud enough for the neighbors to hear me most of the time. And when I do get loud, I try to be respectful. Alright? And I'm still going to continue to try and be respectful about shit, but here's the thing. I don't give a shit about... I don't care about interacting with the people at my apartment. Honestly, if it were up to me, the tenants at my apartment can go suck a dick. There's a few people I trust enough to, generally leave me alone. Because they've already proven to me that they leave me alone. There's a few people around here that I know will be respectful. Those people I do not have an issue with. But here's the thing, if you put a load of laundry in the washer, and it's just in one washer, regardless of whether it's one washer or both washers on the same floor, if you put a load of laundry in, switch it over to the dryer as soon as it's done, maybe 5-10 minutes after, but still, you switch it over to the dryer, and then you take it out of the dryer as soon as it's done. These washers and these dryers have timers on them. And there's a reason they have timers on them. It's because, as I said before, 30 units per floor, 4 floors with apartments on them, that's 120 units. Assuming all of the apartments are full, that's at least 120 people in the apartment. 120 people living in the apartment minimum, assuming all of the apartments are full. And a total of what? 4 floors, 2 washers, 2 dryers per floor. That's 8 washers and 8 dryers for 120 people. There's a reason these washers and these dryers have timers on them. You put stuff in the washer, you take it out when it's done, and put it in the dryer, and then take it out of the dryer when it's done. I shouldn't have to teach an adult how to do laundry, especially one that's... Most of the people in this apartment are 40-something, 50-something, maybe even older. If you've been living on this earth for 40 plus years and you don't know how to do your own laundry, there's something fucking wrong. And yes, I just went on a whole rant about people doing laundry. Alright? Go ahead, laugh it all up. But this shit's annoying. It's like every time I'm doing laundry, I have to wait for all day, pretty much. Which I get it. Like I said before, 120 apartments in this building, most of which have people living in them. I get it. 120 apartments, 8 washers, 8 dryers. There's not a lot. But what pisses me off is not the fact that there's limited washers and limited dryers. It's the amount of time people leave their stuff in the washers and dryers after their laundry is already done. And people will leave their clothes in the washers and dryers all day. I'll probably edit it down, but I wonder how long this rant went on for. And like I said before, laugh it up. The only reason I'm ranting right now is because I'm trying to be responsible. I'm trying to take care of my own shit. And I get, people have stuff going on. People sometimes forget about their laundry, right? But here's the thing. If you're in the process of switching your stuff from the washer to the dryer, and you storm out of the washroom without starting up the dryer, like a little child, that's going to piss me off. If you don't take into account that there's 8 washers and 8 dryers for 120 people or more, and you leave your shit in the washer and dryer all day, that's going to piss me off. That's what I'm trying to get at. I've got my first load all folded up. Wound up doing 3 pairs of pants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shirts, and a pair of underwear. I need to find my socks. I've got enough socks to last me for a little bit, but I need to find my socks, start washing those, and I need to start washing my underwear again. So, I've got my first load all folded, second load's in the dryer. Let's see how long I have left. It is 11:26. Which means I've been sitting here for about 20 minutes so far. Today is the 16th. I'm on my way to Bobby and Steve's. I'm not sure if it's showing up on the camera, but it's dirty. Anyway, I'm on my way to Bobby and Steve's. And they're tearing up the parking lot. Not that it really matters. There's other ways around. And this is Minneapolis we're talking about. It's kind of a big city. There's more than one way to get around stuff like this. Actually, it doesn't even look that bad. Just the 2 machines, or 3 machines. 2 buckets and whatever that is. It looks like they did some real damage there. First time I've seen something like that over here. Looks like somebody was getting rid of something. Decided to drop part of it there. Anyway, I just got out of Bobby and Steve's. Decided not to get anything. I was already out and about, so I gotta stop there, kind of take a look. They didn't really have what I wanted, so I still got something, but I was looking for more of like a snack kind of deal. Keep forgetting they don't really have a lot there. I mean, they have enough to, if I want like certain things there, I'll be able to get it there, but they just didn't have what I wanted this time, is what I'm saying. Look at all these TIE fighters. Where are they going? I just got done celebrating my birthday with family. Very appreciative. Got a hat. Probably my new favorite shirt. As I gotta figure out how to wash it without having it shrink too much. Because it's 100% cotton. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a guitar and a ukulele. And the guitar is saying, "Uke, I am your father." Slow cooker recipe book. A journal. Which is perfect because I've been wanting to start one for a while. Either that or I can just use it for just writing. And then a little art book. Some of my favorite cards that I've ever gotten. My kind of humor. Dogs playing Monopoly, and one dog owns Park Place now because he peed on it. I hope you guys read through that. And it's got that on the back. And my favorite card. On the outside it says, here's your birthday card. On the inside it says, here's the inside. I didn't wind up sleeping better than I thought I would last night with all the noise that was happening. Heard a few bangs, booms, whatever. Sounded like fireworks. A couple people just yelling and making noise after that, and then somebody yelling out, shut the fuck up. Of course, my window was open last night, so I heard everything. Could have shut it, but I still wound up sleeping better than I thought I would. So I'm not complaining, because I actually got a decent night's sleep last night. And I was still able to wake up a little bit earlier than I'm used to waking up now, which is good. I'm just waiting for my food to get done. I got one of those pre-cooked meatloaf meals, or it's supposed to be meatloaf, with potatoes and mixed veggies. But the last one I had that was meatloaf, potatoes, and mixed veggies wound up not coming with the meatloaf. So let's see if this, of course this is the last one in the pack, or in the set of them that I got. So let's see if this one actually has the meatloaf. Looks like it did come with the meatloaf. That's good. Of course I haven't eaten anything since about 11 o'clock last night, and it's already 7, so 7 at night, or 7 in the afternoon, or whatever you want to call it. So pretty much, what's 24 minutes, about 19 hours I haven't eaten anything. So I'm pretty hungry right now. I left that in there for 6 minutes and the potatoes are still cold, but everything else seems cooked all the way through. Of course I had it in the freezer, and I don't think this is supposed to be in the freezer, so that, and it is already pre-cooked, so I'm not that worried about it. But I do like these. These are, let's see here, home-style meatloaf, potatoes, and seasoned mixed vegetables. And it says Mom's Meals. Oh, it doesn't even say freeze, it says keep refrigerated. That explains it. It does seem pre-cooked, so like I said, I'm not that worried about it. Besides, I've got an iron stomach. When I say I've got an iron stomach, I've eaten stuff that was, well, of course, you know, first time this happened, I was already sick, but I was given raw chicken from a restaurant. I didn't realize it was raw until I'd already eaten half of it, because the part I ate looked cooked, and then I cut into it, and it seemed a little tougher to cut through. I'm not going to say the restaurant that I had that happen at, but just because I've had, you know, with the exception of that one, I've had very good service at that restaurant. I don't want to say what restaurant that was, partially because I've had overall very good service. B, that specific location of that restaurant closed down probably about 10 to 15 years ago because of piss poor service. But they gave me actually no, I was in high school. I like halfway through high school, maybe even in middle school, so at some point after 2000 I went there. They were closed down probably about 6 months after I graduated high school, so by the beginning of 2007 they were closed down, so probably about 15 years ago, maybe 20. I went there, got some undercooked chicken. I was already sick, so I mean, it's not like it was like, yes, it was undercooked. I was already sick, I wound up throwing up, but since then I've been more than able to eat stuff like meats that should have been cooked more and weren't. Anyway, you'll probably see it in this vlog here, but I've got a few things planned for tomorrow, well, this weekend. Tomorrow there's a all weekend there's a Pride Festival, plus tomorrow there's that third Saturday meal. I've just kind of been spending time with family today, so I didn't really get as much footage as I would like. I still got some footage today. Potatoes were the only thing that were cold in there. The meatloaf was already cooked. I warmed that up all the way through. Veggies were still warm. Oh, the 17th. I got the meal that I'm going to. And then Pride's happening today and tomorrow. I may or may not be going to Pride today, but I should be going tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. today. I guess fun would kind of be oversimplification, just for the sake of, you know, saying stuff. Stuff happened. I wound up going to that. Third Saturday meal today, but I didn't plan well enough. I did not go to Pride today, so that should be coming tomorrow, hopefully. Because it is going on today and tomorrow. I'm setting my alarm. I think stuff is supposed to start happening at 10 a.m. I can smell somebody grilling outside. I don't know. Let's see what happens tomorrow, and y'all should be seeing this in the video. So, I'm gonna replace the battery in my camera, and well, let's see what happens. I don't know if you noticed, but I got some hair ties, so that's pretty much the only thing that happened today, other than the meal. But when I was at the meal, though, I did see somebody that I don't like. I'm just gonna say that. This is somebody that said they were, or according to other people, said they were out of town. So I avoided these people. It's not that I don't, how do I say this? I'm just gonna leave it. I saw people I, didn't expect to see. But yeah, I plan on going to Pride tomorrow. I'm setting my alarm. I'm gonna try and get up early. What would normally be considered early for me. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. But before I do stop recording for the night, I did wind up writing another page in my book. Well, almost another full page. I spent about an hour trying to write. Got a lot done. Finally kind of broke through that writer's block that I've been having on that one specific part. So, well, at least I started kind of pushing through that writer's block that I've had. So, I think I might need to try and go down and log out of the computer I used. I just hope all my stuff lasts until tomorrow. Apparently somebody wound up, either I opened stuff up on my phone and didn't realize I did, or somebody else did, and either way, I gotta make sure everything's more secure. Well, I did go to Pride. I do want to say, there's two reasons I didn't get any footage. First is because all the stands that I went to see what they had, all of them said, no pictures, no videos. I didn't film when I was at the stands because of the signs. When I was not at the stands, I just didn't feel comfortable filming when I was out walking around because, well, I ran into somebody that, quite frankly, I didn't want to deal with, and this person was following me around while I was there. This is a person who has, stolen from me. They were talking, shit about me, about everyone that I knew. I'm not going to say who it is. It's just somebody that I didn't want to deal with. I pretty much saw everything I wanted to see, so I just left. I mean, it's not like I wound up not leaving because of that person. I saw everything I needed to see, didn't want any bullshit or drama. And it's not much. I got a little bracelet here for Prairie Care, and then I got a button. Yeah, I'm just glad I was able to go, but it sucks that I wasn't able to film while I was there. I did have fun, though. today's the 19th. And, what are you doing, cat? Huh? What? 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 What are you doing, kitty? Are you following me around? Did you miss me? Huh? What are you sniffing?
What?
Hair. So we're out. And I'm trying to figure out what I want. I'm trying to figure out what I want. Do they have my chimichangas here? They do not. Oh, let's hope I remember to add that sound effect in with that last clip.
Somebody right over there though, with the city, I think.
What is happening? Does anyone know? Yeah, a person from the city's down there. I just saw the light up here on the wall.
What wall?
Yeah, they were checking this building. They're gone now. But yeah, they were checking the building here. So yeah. What do you have to say?
42.
42? 42?
42, Good? Run away.
So what did you learn about wine bottles?
They're tougher than shit.
Yay. Yeah, eating. I've got lamb balls and falafel. That is what these are, right? A couple pieces of falafel, there's a couple lamb balls. I don't know if you got a good enough look, but the bigger ones are falafel. And then the smaller ones are lamb balls. But yeah. I forgot I like falafel. I've had falafel before, I just don't know where. I forgot I like it, but I like it. Otherwise, I do like the lamb balls from Rosie too.
Shut the bitch ass up.
Make me. Fart. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun editing this. I've got like 2 hours and 15 minutes worth of footage so far for the last 4 days. Well, day plus 3 previous days, so. Yay! I've already got most of the stuff imported into my video editor. So, I just need to edit all that stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna save this. It's mostly falafel, but there's, I suppose it is about half and half. Falafel and lamb balls. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna save the rest of this for tomorrow. And, yeah. Are you trying to sniff my energy drink, cat? Huh? What? What? Do you see something? Or are you trying to figure out a way to sneak into the closet when you're not supposed to be in there? Is that so? What? Now you're over there, huh? What? What? Are you gonna clean yourself? Huh? Yeah? Oh, you're just being cute. That's why you went over there. Trying to be cute for the spaghetti sauce. Well, you're being cute. I can tell you that. Well, I think it's time for me to... Oh, my head's on my belt. I thought I took it off and put it somewhere else, but... I think it's time for me to transfer everything over, all the remaining files over to my computer. I am falling asleep. It is currently 11:30 at night, and I am hungry as hell. So I'm going to be eating. I'm going to transfer all this stuff over. And I'll be going to bed. So if you guys made it this far, give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, hit that bell notification, and I do look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.